Okay, so boom, all white folk were jumped out. Now, every penitentiary I went to, no matter where I went on the compound, when it came to GD, it was always like 3 or 4 white gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And the white gangsters, you know what I'm saying, it was always gonna be one that was gonna go hard. He probably got him a little position, you know what I'm saying? He that cool little white boy, you know what I'm saying? Probably grew up in the project, you know what I'm saying? That got him a couple of tussles or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like to work out, you know what I'm saying? Cool as hell. He what's up with you, my boy, you know what I'm saying? He ain't acting like he black, you know what I'm saying? But he just got a little swag about himself, you know what I'm saying? He just cool, you know what I'm saying? What you got going on, man? I ain't doing nothing, folk. What you got going? Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. Go on work out. I'm not working out with you, white folk. You ain't finna do that to me. I'm cool on that. Man, come on, man, it's over with. And then you always got your white folk who get high, ain't gonna put that pack in the middle of his body. You know what I'm saying? And he beneficial to a lot of the guys in the oil. But when the time come, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to play the cards right, this chestnut checkers and penitentiary rules is in effect, dramatic effect me, please. We're gonna put you under the bus, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna send you to the back. It is what it is, because this is chess. This ain't checkers. You gotta roll. I had to do it once or twice. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna have, you know what I'm saying, your white folk, they just laid back, you know what I'm saying? He out the way, you know what I'm saying? He ain't this, he really, you know what I'm saying? He just do anything, he gonna get on about his way, you know what I'm saying? He go to visit every weekend, you know what I'm saying? He got a bad white girl come up here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always asking, you know what I'm saying? What kind of, dang, man, tell her one of her friends get on my list. Man, you know, she ain't gonna talk to nobody that's locked up. You know what I'm saying? You always got your 3 or 4 white folks, you know what I'm saying, that fit in that category. Now, this particular brother right here, he was the one who get high. Now, he ain't gonna put nothing in the middle of his body, but he was a mixture of 2 of the white boy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get high. And the reason why I really mess with my guy because he a 2-piece you. He gonna pop out. He gonna 2-piece you, you know what I'm saying? And he only gonna do it on the strength of, my guy was an extorter. He was an extorter, you know what I'm saying? He was the white folks who got high, and on the strength of him being affiliated, he knew he could get up under the other white boys, and they will go through him at times because it'll keep them from being red hot that they getting high, and he gonna get his cut. You know what I'm saying? How he gonna get his cut? It was his hustle. That was his hustle. Now he most definitely gonna get over. He already been promised he gonna get a little something. But when he go get the ball, he probably gonna go in your ball. And then when you go, man, this is sure. He gonna be like, man, bro, he gonna be like, man, my bad, man. We just ain't gonna go through the whole time. He got it in his pocket. As soon as he leave up out of there, he finna do what he do. It is what it is. Pinch his rules and fit. And they knew that. They knew that. But they couldn't do nothing because at the end of the day, if they try to go behind it, man, who you get it from, man? I want to go holler at it myself. He go, man, nah, ain't none of that. If you buck, he go, pop, pop. He gonna Jean-Claude Van Damme you right there in the cell. And then he probably gonna have nothing to get high with because he gonna go ahead and do it himself. But look, check this out. And then my guy, I end up cool with him on the strength of we was out on the yard. And I wasn't one of them brothers who was biased to the white guys. You know what I'm saying? I mess with the white guys the same way I mess with, you know what I'm saying, everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you that, you that. You know, I don't discriminate. I ain't gonna try to push you around because you ain't black or because, you know what I'm saying, that's just how a lot of the white folks, you know what I'm saying, got treated. You really had to earn your position. You know what I'm saying? It was only one time when I saw a white brother, and he was the 9 trait. He was the one. You know what I'm saying? He little bitty dude, tatted up. I'm talking about, but he would go hard and listen to me. Cutthroat, what they tell you in the oil. Ran that thing with an iron fist. Get out of line. You want to? You gonna go back into the back, and he ain't gonna go back and forth with you any day. But look, check this out. So we out on the yard one day, and it was this dude who had bought something from one of the brothers, you know what I'm saying? It's 4 or 5 of us standing right here. It was a dude who had bought something, you know what I'm saying, and he done found out, he done went through somebody else for one. The dude done said where it came from. He saying that the Christina Aguilera, but he saying that white girl ain't really hitting on nothing. He think he finna pull up on folks and find out, you know what I'm saying, what's up, man, this wasn't straight, which that's a real thing to do as a man. I done bought something from you, it ain't what you said it would be, you know what I'm saying, hold on, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, but this the penitentiary. And you're a junkie, you're not affiliated. I don't know what you think was going on. Then you don't walk over here, he done came over and white folks standing right there. As soon as he pulled, he like, hey, man, I just want to holler at you real quick, man. No disrespect to your brothers or anything like that, man. But, you know, hey, if y'all mind, can I? And we all standing there like, man, what's up? White folks said, man, what's up? What's going on? Now, I don't know if white folks was dealing with dude. I don't know what was going on. He was like, man, look, man, I had somebody to buy something from me, man. And hey, man, I was just asking them where they were getting it from. They wouldn't tell me. Man, they went to your sale, man, a couple of times, man. I'm just saying, man, if this came from you. When he said that, white folk were like, bro, did you just say, you know what I'm saying, that you watch somebody go to bruh sale and you trying to figure out, man, what you on? You on some police stuff? He like, no, man, I ain't on nothing like that, man. He just saying, man, it ain't any good, man. I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying, if I can get straightened out, get what white folk did. Man, bro, you don't even know if that, man, you need to get on. Man, I'm just saying, bro, man, I didn't want no problem. Pop, 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 pop. Whoa, hold on. He done knocked him out of the hospital. Hold on real quick. White folks, no, man, he done pulled up on bruh, man, talking about, he didn't watch somebody come to bruh saying, man, I don't know what he on. Like, he working like, man, he need to get up. Man, come on, man, dang, man. Man, it wasn't nothing like it, man, but it's cool, man. He said, man, yeah, get on way around here, dude, walk out here. He said, man, I said, white folk pretty cool. I can deal with white folk to an extent. But then, this how I end up finding out he getting high in another situation. Like I found out he getting high. You know what I'm saying, through my guy, white boy Rick. So I'm in the cell, you know what I'm saying, me and my cell in there. And I'm reading this book. I had thinking, I got a bright idea, thinking I done came up on the move, right? So I'm sitting in the cell, I'm reading this book, it's hardback. Now, you know, in them hardback books, it's got that thick cardboard, you know what I'm saying, on the front that you close the book up in. So as I'm reading the book, my penitentiary antennas went up. I said, man, hold on, wait a minute. Dramatic effect, man, I looked to the back of the book, how it's, you know what I'm saying, it's adhesive. It's adhesive glue on now. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they told me, I figured out, how they putting this paper on there? Like, that's that adhesive. You know what I'm saying? They put it on there, then, you know what I'm saying? They, boom, man, you know what I'm saying? If you got to put something hot on there, whatever the case may be. So I peeled the paper up to the best of my ability, and I see, you know what I'm saying, it's about that thick. So I jumped down off the book. I said, hey, Silly. He said, man, what's going on, Silly? I said, man, I think I got it. I said, man, what you thinking about? I said, you see this right here? He was like, yeah. I said, man, I think we can get some tobacco in this thing. It's already a weak thing, because I'm finna ask my Silly, can I put it in his name? He said, why? He said, man, what you think? I said, man, you got any open razors in here? He was like, yeah, I got a couple of them right here. I said, what you got a couple of razors open for, Silly? What you got going on? He was like, man, I just got a couple of razors open. So he go in the little space, he pull out some razors. So I was like, you think you can cut out just you know what I'm saying, a little bit out of it so we can see? He was like, oh, yeah. So as he get to cutting, he was like, so what you thinking? I said, I think we can cut out enough of the cardboard part, get some tobacco, vacuum seal, flat, square it, put it in that little spot right there, put it down in there, get a cardboard, put it over the top of it, flatten it down all the way, and get that paper that's already at the back of the book and put it back on there and adhesive it back on there, you know what I'm saying, and he was like, well, how you gonna get the book mailed in? I said, that's later on. I said, right now, we're trying to figure out if we can get there. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, that might. I said, well, go on and cut the thing open real quick. Let's see how thin we could get it and put the tobacco in there. He was like, well, you know, when they send them books in, it's got a certain weight on it, so I said, we're gonna figure all that out. Let's figure out, and as I'm talking to him, pop, 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 pop. I said, man, what's up? He said, man, white boy Rick, man, I need to holler at you, Joe T. I said, man, come on, nigga. He said, come on. Boom. Man, bless his ass, man. What you got going on, Joe T? I said, man, I ain't doing nothing. He said, man, you sure? So I could tell he already being knows. I said, yeah, I'm chilling. He said, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. He said, man, I need to get one of you guys, man. I said, man, dude, first and foremost, you already. He said, nah, man, listen to me, man. So, you know, I ain't no snitching, nothing. I ain't trying to rat on nobody. No, I'm just frustrated, Joe T. I'm be honest with you. I'm quite pissed off, Joe T. I said, well, I can tell. What's up? You're all red, you're thick in the shoulder. I said, it's the tone for me. Calm. I said, hold on. He said, no, Joe T, man. He said, man, I don't know. He said, hey, look at my forehead, Joe T. Look at my forehead. I said, I'm looking at it. He said, do you see stupidity tattooed on my forehead, Joe T? I said, no, I don't see no tattoo me either, Joe T, because I looked in the mirror in myself. I'm looking at myself looking at me and myself looking at each other, Joe T. I don't see no tattoo on my forehead at all. So I don't even know how somebody could get it misconstrued and to think I'm stupid. I said, what is? He said, man, look, man. Everybody know. I don't know, maybe not. I was doing business with white folk. I was doing business with white folk because I don't know who's got what in penitentiary. You know how these guys are. They act like we ain't already in the penitentiary already doing time, and these guys in here still thinking the feds is watching them or something. They think they 2 Chainz or somebody, Joe T. He said, I don't know why. They act like they on the investigation in here. And these dudes be so secretive with the dope at time. When they get a little dry spurt in here, these dudes want to act like they just like, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I was talking to man and white folks, he was saying that he knew who had some dope. So I had to go through him. He wouldn't tell me who it was. So I gave it a try, and I know his little hustle. We all know his hustle. He do what he do. I'm thinking, he gonna, because I told him I'd give him a little piece of dope. I give him a little piece of dope. And as I'm saying, I said, oh, look, he trying to get him put in there blender. He been around the folks too long. He been around the folks too long. He really campaigning. He trying to get white folks elected to go in there blender. So I'm just listening to him. I'm letting him pop it right. I said, what's up? He said, man, so I give him my money, give him my girl. I know my money's good. I'm not worried. I'm not even worried about my numbers coming back and saying the numbers messed up or nothing. I'm not worried about none of that. I had already checked it, so I already know it's a 50 spot, right? So Joe T, he goes and does whatever he does. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watching him. Hey, he's a man of his word. He said he gonna go get the dope. I'm gonna break bread with him. We're gonna do what we do. This man comes back to my cell, Joe T, gives me the dope. I pop it open. I'm like, man, this ain't a 50, man. He said, man, let me see it. And Joe T, right then and there, I said to myself, he think I'm stupid. He know good and well he done went inside this dope, got him a piece out, and he still expected me to give him some of the dope, Joe T. He got the wrong one. I told him either you take this dope back and get my money, or what's missing out of this pack is what I was gonna give you to get high with. He gonna tell me I got him messed up and where he ain't finna take that back because he already. Man, Joe T, I told him, man, penitentiary rules in effect. Hey, either you take this back and get my money, we can get it somewhere else, or whatever's missing out of this pack is what you gonna. I ain't giving you no dope. My dope is already short. What am I gonna have out of this $50? It's already dry around here. He gonna try to buck me in there, Joe T, talking about that's on the boss. He talking about this. Then I said, I don't care about you putting it on the boss. And then he gonna say, oh, so you disrespect me? You did talking about, oh, that's on the hammer. I don't care if it's on the boss. I don't care if it's on the hammer. Listen, I don't care if you holler it's on GD. I don't care if you holler it's on Larry. I don't care. If you don't go back over there and get my money, you're not gonna get, man, Joe T, listen. And everybody know he got them hands. I got them hands too, Joe T. I got them hands too. I'm ready to fight. I'm not tripping about that. I'm not tripping about that. It's already 50. You think I'm going to get $15, $20 out of a 50? I'm not going for that, Joe T. So we get in there. We rough each other up a little bit. We have a little, but I'm telling you, Joe T, man, hey, I'm trying to get my one. I said, man, bro, look, bro. they not finna give you no one. And if they give you the one and you beat him up bad, you going to the back. Oh, I ain't going to the back, Joe T. I ain't going to the back. Ain't nobody sending me to the back. I said, you can't beat Bob. I can't beat Bob, but I bet you I ain't going to the back. I said, oh, I go to the bottom of the hill. I said, this G, let the folk them down there too. I ain't going back, Joe T. I ain't going back. I said, well, you need to leave that alone. Leave that alone. You ain't got no one. He said, Joe T, what y'all got going on up in here? I said, what you talking about? Man, I ain't playing, Joe T, man. I ain't being nosy. I'm just saying, man. I said, man, look, I think I got to move. He said, man, what you got? I said, man, I'm trying to figure it out right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I can give me some break. Man, put it in, send it to me, Joe T. Send it to me. Then whenever you get it figured out, if you need me to put something in my name, man, just get man straight to me, man. Just straight me. I look at myself look at me, myself look at each other. I said, well, I guess you out of the equation, Cindy. I guess you're done. You know what I'm saying? No, hold on, white boy Rick. Hey, man. Hey, he can send them both right now. I'm just saying, I want in. I said, man, look, when I get it figured out, we'll go from there. I said, well, man, right now, I said, man, let me. He said, that what's up? He said, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. I'm just coming in and holler at you real quick. I said, man, you try to get dude put in the blender. I don't care what he get put in. You know, whether y'all put him in the blender, I get a one. Somebody need to punch him in his eye. I said, man, come on up out of here. So he busts out of the cell, right? And I sit there and I thought about what he said. But at this phase in being affiliated, I'm minding my own business. You know, I ain't finna go down here and holler at dude and do all that. And then, of course, they gonna ask me where the information come from. Then I gotta go get the white boy. Then I got to go get white boy Rick. And we got to go back and forth and doing all this, doing all that. He gonna lie about getting high. And I listen, when it come out, and it always come out, he gonna end up in that thing. Couple days go by. I'm walking around the rock, right? I'm walking around the rock, and I say I'm finna go holler at this particular brother. But commercial break me real quick, please. One thing for sure, two things for certain in the penitentiary. The dudes who getting high that's affiliated, they gonna stay connected to the people who are affiliated. So, if one of the white boys that he's extorting, because that's what he's doing, he's going and getting packs, he's taking out of their pack, and then he threatening them on the strength of, he know they can't do nothing. And then the dudes who getting high, who getting chalked, if they go and holler at another brother and that brother get high, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna turn into chess, not checkers. They gonna pull up on the brother. Not on no, you don't supposed to be getting high, you breaking the law. You finna go in there blend, I'm finna write you up. They gonna approach it on some, hey, quiet as kept, I got something on you. Yeah, G. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, hey, look, check this out. Because if I have to go get a witness, the white boy gonna say you was stealing. You don't supposed to be stealing. Not only is this gonna start with the stealing, but it's gonna turn into a big investigation, and we're gonna find out that you've been putting that needle in your arm. And then from there, you already know what's gonna go on. So that's how it's being played. And that's how the team probably owe some of the guys too. But they keeping it on the hush because penitentiary rules is in effect. So I'm walking the walk one day. I was like, man, I'm finna go holler at bro real quick. So I walk by, pop, 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 pop. Hey, G-Body, what you got going on? Man, come on in, Joe T. I already know what it is. My guy, pop. Man, bless his say, I walk in, close the door, right? Boom. When I close the door, I look at him, he look at me, we looking at each other, and I know white folk in the cell. But when I walk in, you know how you can feel that awkward silence when you walk around somebody and they either been talking about you or they've been talking about something they don't want you to know, right? You know what I'm saying? It was one of them. And then how they standing, they giving me that, all right, bro, what you want? Go ahead and leave so we can finish this conversation. Or, dang, bro, you all in the business. I ain't in the business. I don't know what y'all got going on. So, ain't nobody really kicking it or the energy that they giving off. I'm finna figure out. I said, man, what y'all got going on here, G? White folk call himself checking me. This man gonna say, man, brother, what we got, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Why you asking what we got going on? I said, I'm gonna let white folk have it. I don't know what he got going on today, but I'm gonna let white folk have it. You know what I'm saying? Cause he right. I said, there was a. I said, well, what's going on, bro? He was like, man, ain't doing nothing, chilling. And as I'm sitting here, funny folk come to the cell. Pop, pop, pop. Hey, G-Body, what y'all got going on? He's man, come on in. He pop. Man, bless his head. What's going on with your T? I said, man, what's going on with you? What's up? What's up with your white folk? What you got going on, white folk? He like, what's up, G, man? Hey, what's up, man? Bless his head, man. What y'all got going on up in here? I'm waiting to see if white folk finna say to him what he said to me, right? White folk don't say nothing, so I'm finna be silly with my guy. I tell my guy, I said, you can't ask that up in here. You can't ask. He said, why I can't ask that, folk? Why I can't ask what's going on up in here, folk? I said, when I came in and asked what's going on, I said, white folk checked me, told me, it ain't got nothing to do with me. He said, white folks said that. He was like, man, yeah, man, bro. He was like, man, wasn't nothing like it. He was like, man, bro just came in like he was on some being nosy. I already know funny folk holler. He would probably think the same thing I was. You probably here talking to folk, how much you getting out of them, folk? He said, man, what you mean? He said, folk probably here extorting. Everybody know what you got going on. White folk, you here talking about, ain't nothing I business. Everybody know what's going on. I said, look at funny folk, look at funny folk. I said, what are you talking about, funny folk? I mean, what are you talking about, white folk? He said, man, I don't know. He got me messed up, though. He like, bro, I ain't even on all that. So I look at bro, look at me and bro look at each other. He ain't said nothing. He ain't said, no, he ain't extorting him. And he ain't clarified nothing. So he know, we all know what's going on. 9 times out of 10, he in here having a conversation about one of them white boys probably done pulled up and he extorting, bro. And he making sure whatever he need to get, he gonna get it. And whichever way he gonna get it. So we keep going back and forth. Funny folks still messing with him. He was like, man, I'm finna get on up out of here, folks, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. He said, man, yeah, go and get your little junkie self out here. Hold on, bro. You making accusations, bro. Bro, you making accusations, bro. What you trying to say, bro? All right, now he gonna try to use the 12. You don't know what the 12 is, and let me know you ain't never been affiliated. If you ain't never been affiliated, I advise you never to become affiliated. Now he finna try to use the 12 against funny folk because he's trying to say funny folk ain't got no proof or evidence to be making this kind of accusation, which can lead to a violation because he said something that he can't prove. That's what he doing. Funny for Holler. I know you ain't playing them type of games with me, cause you already know I ain't have to do nothing but go. Oh, you go get whoever you want to get, cause soon as they come pray and lie on me, I'm gonna knock them out. And just cause you knock them out, that don't mean you ain't getting high. So we ain't even gonna play them type of games. You don't want me to go holler at 10:30. I go get a drug test for you right now. Man, y'all playing real game, bro. Y'all need to be GD police, bro. He like, oh, come on up out of here. Man, I'm gone, man. Y'all GD on that. Yeah, I know it. He walk out of the door. Funny for Holler. How much you getting him for, G? He said, man, listen, man. Bro need to get that bread, man, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna go into details or nothing like that, but man, hey, bro, ain't finna keep playing, man. We all bust out laughing. That's the type of time he on. So, listen, we already knew. He ain't sitting there here talking to you and y'all getting quiet like that for no reason. You in here letting him know, bruh, everybody know what's going on. And if they don't know, they about to know if you don't pay me my money. And I got 2-3 white boys that you've been going and doing what you're doing with. And I ain't gonna do nothing but pull up on them. And guess what they gonna say? Yeah, man, I ain't trying to get in the middle of that, man. I ain't trying to get in the middle of that. But hey, man, we down there, man. We shot up a little bit of dope, man. And, you know, he nodded off there for a minute. You know, I was worried about him, you know what I'm saying? I hit him with a little cold water, man. He woke up, man, talking about he wanted to fight me, man, for throwing the water on. I was just trying to make sure he was alive, man. You know, and then I told him, man, I need my rig back. And, you know, he kept my rig. He kept your rig. Also, what folks shooting up? Man, hey, I ain't no rat. I ain't telling. I'm just saying, man. We're down there getting high. And, man, he asked to use my rig, man. He used my rig, man, and hit that dope. That dope fire too, man. I'm telling you, man. Look, that dope will fire. That dope will fire, man. I don't know if you, man, you don't know if I would. Oh, never mind, no, nothing. But man, know it. He nodded off for a second. And I got word, man. And I was like, man, he ain't finna OD in my cell. I was like, what you mean in your cell? Man, hey, if a man want to take himself out of here, Joe T, and he feel like he can go to a better place and be in his prison, hey, I'm gonna let him do what he do. I ain't gonna, but you ain't gonna do it myself. I said, dude, what? Hey, if they don't make it in time to hit him with that Narcan, man, and he goes up there, he meets the Lord, I hope the Lord got mercy and grace on him. Cause this ain't no place for no man. This ain't no place for no man, man. I was over here, man, Joe T, man, did I tell you? So we was over here getting high the other day, right? We was over here getting high the other day, man. We was in my guy Bobo cell. We was at Bobo cell kicking the Bobo. And it was me, 2 other guys, right, Joe T? And then we was sitting in there, you know, we sharing the rig. Now we shouldn't be sharing the rig, you know, but however they want to play. So, and we sharing the rig, and we get Bobo's homeboy, Chris, from over from Tullahoma, right? We get to Chris, and we're already messed up. We're already out of it. And so we get to Chris getting ready to hit the rig, and Chris starts crying. And I'm asking Chris, whoa, hey, man, hey. He's, man, I can't go home like this, man. I can't go home like this. Like, what you mean? Go home like what? What are you talking about, bro? You wasn't getting high before you came to prison? No, man. No, man, I'm just in here trying to cope. It's like, man, but I love this dope, man. I don't know what I do with that, man. I go home, man, when people see me like this. He said, man, I told him, man, forget them people, man. We're doing time in here, man. And you need to hurry up and hit that dope. You need to hurry up and hit that dope and pass that rig back over here. Now, if not, you can go ahead and he's like, man, here, man, I'm going to go ahead and stop. He was like, no. Wait, stop for what? What? How you going to do your time? Hey, you got another shot of that. You got another glass of that white lightning. Let me get that white lightning. He said, man, here, man, drink you a little bit of this white lightning. I'm going to go ahead and hit yours. And by the time it come back around, man, hey, man, you need to get that, man, because listen, man, we're doing time up in here. He's like, no, man. You don't understand, man. I was in my cell the other day, man. I was so high, man. I didn't realize, man, my ceiling, man, was rubbing on my leg. What do you mean your ceiling was rubbing on your leg? He said, man, I was just laying down, man, and I felt down at my foot. It was like he was giving me a massage. He said, man, Joe T, man, we all just got looking at him, right? Because we know he was high as a kite. He's high as a kite. And he's about to spill the beans. He's about to spill the beans. And we were going to let him. So we were sitting there, he's like, he just got the rubbing on my leg. And then he gets up to my leg, man. And I don't know even how my manhood did that. He said, what you mean, man? He said, man, my manhood stood up, man, from another man touching me. He said, man, I can't go home getting high. He said, you're worried about the wrong thing. You're talking about you can't go home getting high. You need to worry about not going home with these perverted rainbow games. What are you talking about? You're worried about getting high. You can go home and get high. Just don't go home and won't go in another man's back. What's wrong with you? He said, man, I don't know, man. And then I was laying there, man, and he started tickling. He started doing what? Man, he grabbed my sack, man. Man, you need to hit hey, get him out of St. Penitentiary perverted rainbow game is in effect. We not playing them type of rainbow game. But look. The reason why I gotta say it, folk tell us what's going on. Folk tell us what's going on. Let me tell you something. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Everything always come out in the penitentiary. Really, anything that's in darkness, it come to the light. But let me tell you something about a person who's a manipulator and takes advantage of people and constantly burn bridges. Because a lot of them dudes who was doing that in the penitentiary, because they didn't have nobody they can call on the streets. And then not only that, they were crossing the people out that they was close to because they're constantly in survival mode. But let me tell you something. When you living and moving like that, when your cross out come, you not gonna know where it's coming from, because you done it to so many people. Now you're sitting around and you contemplate, you trying to figure out how whoever got whatever information that done came to the light that's got you in an awkward position, and you can't pinpoint it. You know why? Because you done every single person wrong. Now this dude, white folks, the guy he had in the cell with him at the time, was a check-in artist. You don't know what a check-in artist is? Then let me know if you ain't never been to the penitentiary. If you ain't never been to the penitentiary, I advise you to never go. And let me tell you something. You want to watch the rest of this video, you gonna have to go get yourself a membership. And that membership link is right there in that description. You see those 3 little dots right there on that video? You're gonna have to click them 3 little dots. It's gonna unfold. Pow! When it unfolds, and then you're gonna see the membership link. You're gonna see the membership link. Click that thing. It's gonna take you over, and then next thing you know, hey, you can see the rest of the video. But that's just how we rock. So